My tips for improving English: listen and read in English, learn vocabulary, improve your English writing skill, try thinking in English, conduct small talk in English, watch our videos to improve your written and spoken English. One word substitution. One word substitution is a process by which an entire sentence is replaced by a single word. That happens twice a year. Biannual. For an example, he visits his parents biannually. One who can speak two languages. Bilingual. For an example, she is virtually bilingual in French and Spanish. The life history of a man written by someone else. Biography. For an example, she wrote a biography of Charles Babbage. Animal with 2 feet. Biped. For an example, a dog is not a biped because it has more than 2 feet. Speaking irreverently about God or sacred things. Blasphemy. For an example, he was accused of being blasphemous. Perfect happiness. Bliss. For an example, the first 4 months of marriage were sheer bliss. One who is all powerful, omnipotent. For an example, her granddaughter likes to believe she is omnipotent in her household. A number of ships, fleet. For an example, the airline has grounded its fleet. A place where money is coined, mint. Free from infection, immune. For an example, a person who has had disease or has been immunized against such disease is immune from getting such disease. The study of plants, botany. For an example, she studied botany at university. One who is new to a profession, novice. For an example, I am a novice at skating. One who compiles a dictionary, lexicographer. For an example, John is a lexicographer. One who offers one's services, volunteer. For an example, since no one else volunteered, the job is mine. The study of climate is called climatology. For an example, he studied climatology at university. A close relative, cousin. For an example, your cousin Lily has beautiful hair. A period of 100 years, century. For an example, his grandfather was born in the 19th century. One who eats flesh of its own type, cannibal. For an example, lions eat their own species. A thing no longer in use, obsolete. For an example, new technology would replace old technology. An instrument of seeing distant objects, telescope. One who doesn't know how to read or write, illiterate. For an example, her father was an illiterate farm worker. A collection of poems, anthology. List of issues to be discussed at a meeting, agenda. For an example, there are 10 items on the agenda. One who is present everywhere, omnipresent. For an example, these days the media are omnipresent. One that lives on others, parasite. For an example, these ticks carry a dangerous parasite. Study of law, nomology. For an example, he studied law at university. A list of books, catalog. For an example, please send me your latest catalog. One who is unable to pay his debts, insolvent. For an example, the company has been declared insolvent. The art of effective speaking, elocution. For an example, the actor's elocution was so impressive that the audience was mesmerized by him. Not suitable to be eaten, inedible. For an example, the fruits were rotten and are inedible. English grammar tips, informal and formal words. Put in, insert, help, assist, keep, retain, start, comments, think about, consider. Put off, postpone, here, present, next, subsequently, job, occupation, reduce, decrease. Before, prior to, choose, select, so, therefore, sorry, apologize, buy, purchase. Sufficient, adequate, donate, give, incorrect, wrong, seek, look for, keep, preserve. Answer the following questions in the comment section. One word substitution. Alma mater, cloakroom, crusade, cartographer, fatal. Informal and formal words. Cheap, check, afraid, go on, okay. Summary of today's lesson. My tips for improving English. 31 word substitution with meanings and example sentences. English grammar tips. Formal and informal words. Answer the following questions in the comment section. Practice one lesson at a time to improve your writing and speaking English skills.